He had written his signature on the back of the lotto ticket, and it looked similar enough to the one on my own ID. I thought that was enough to prove that I'd been the one who'd purchased the ticket. But these lotto people also checked whether the store my dad had purchased the ticket from had a video camera installed. Luckily, it didn't, because otherwise I would have been in serious trouble. Anyway, just 5 days later, they wired me the jackpot into my bank account. You might wonder why I haven't mentioned yet how much I actually free of them and decided to move to Miami. I got myself a fake ID and went partying every night to meet beautiful women. It's just so easy when you're rich. It felt as if everyone loved herself for my problems and kept apologizing for having been such a bad mother. I asked her, "How is Dad doing?" And she told me that he had recently lost his job and had become even more violent than usual. She said he was always angry and often went to certain shady places. I said, "Perfect, Mom. You're finally fed up with him. Now dump him and move in with me. I need you as support," and quickly came back. Probably because I still loved Selena and spent way too much money on her. One night, I calculated how much longer I could afford to pay for her
Complete the
expensive
obstacles to get to the
needs,
power box.
and it came out to only about 9 months. Then I'd run out of money and be broke. Realizing I was out of options, I had a full-blown panic attack and relapsed into drugs. I went to a bar and drank to calm myself down. Unfortunately, that's when I had a really dumb idea. I thought my life would be worthless soon anyway once I'd lost all my money. So why not risk it all? I decided to go to a casino and asked how I could bet a large sum of money. They told me I could transfer the money to their bank account. And so I waited until my bank opened the next morning and told them to transfer all of my remaining money, around $5 million, to the casino's bank account. Everything I owed was on the line. And at 11 a.m. in the morning, I went back into the casino. They nervously walked over to the table. I could have bet all my money on either black or red and doubled my money, but I wanted to get back to my initial $15 million. So I did something riskier and bet on the numbers 1 to 12. Here, I had an almost 1 in 3 chance to triple my money because there are 37 numbers on a roulette table and my chance of hitting a number between 1 and 12 is almost 33%. Well, as I mentioned in the beginning of this story, I lost it all. And if that wasn't shameful enough, afterward I immediately ran to my mom and asked if I could have back half of the $1 million I had given her. She's my mom, so of course she said yes without hesitation. So I went back to the casino and lost another $500,000 that my mom had desperately needed for her retirement. I can't put into words how much I hate myself. But
Run
you know
up towards
what?
the light.
After I lost
Get
it all,
Boxy to
I
the
moved
top
back
before
in
his
with my
time
mom.
runs out.
I told her about all the stupid things I've done, and she didn't care. She loves me despite my flaws. I've also realized that one beautiful day I can tell my dad that I stole his winning lottery tickets and spend all the money on women and pills. I can't wait to see his face. He will probably try to kill me. But I'll wait until my mom has spent her remaining $500,000, because otherwise my dad might get half of it, because it came from his lottery ticket while they were still married. At the same time, I've kind of learned to forgive my dad for being such a bad father and husband. Mom recently told me that my